tonight. It appears President Trump may be closer to getting a Peace Prize, just not the one he has been lobbying. FIFA announced today it's going to be creating its own Peace Prize. It will be awarded in December during the draw for next year's World Cup. That event coinciding and coincidentally is taking place at the Kennedy Center, and Trump has said he will attend. No announcement has been made about who will be receiving the award. But Trump and the FIFA president have a very close relationship. That is not a secret. And Infantino has made many appearances with Donald Trump at important events, including the inauguration and the Israel-Hamas ceasefire signing in Egypt this year. FIFA also just appointed Ivanka Trump to the board of a $100 million education project. All right, CNN reached out to the White House to see if they had a comment about the possibility. All right, have at it.
Possibility.
It went from the Nobel Peace Prize to the FIFA Peace Prize.
First of all, he should have won the Nobel. So this is, but I got to say that as an American, the president must reject this. Soccer is un-American. This is not one of our sports. Take it back to Europe. Go away with your soccer ball. This is an America First presidency, damn it. And I will not accept a soccer prize being handed to our president.
All the soccer moms are mad at you right now.
Amen. As the wife of a former D1 soccer player, there are a whole lot of soccer fans here in the United States. I'm all for this. First of all, President Trump, more than any other president in my lifetime, has gone out of his way to make his ultimate legacy, trying to bring peace throughout the world in so many different conflicts all across the globe. Just today, he made a major announcement that he would be designating Nigeria a country of particular concern based on the slaughter of more than 50,000 Christians that has taken place in the past 15 years. And that's just one of literally dozens of examples of the president's leadership on this issue. I don't care if you are right, left, or center.
He's ramping up a war with Venezuela as we speak. Like literally as we speak. Like, what are we talking about?
But I just like the fact that, I just think
he loves his participation trophies.
I was about to say it's an amazing example for your children. Like, if you can't go out and win the award, when you come home, we'll make you one. We will make you an award, and we'll make a little paper mache with a little medal, and we'll actually make it like a little picture of the Washington Monument, and then he can go out and say, I won a Peace Prize. And then afterwards, we can shut it down just to pacify it.
It's more valuable than honestly, the Nobel Peace Prize is a piece of crap. So I
agree at this point.
I'm totally, it has been for a very, very long time. And so, honestly, this is just as valuable as the Nobel Peace Prize.
But also, I've just never seen anybody so obsessed with Barack Obama. His obsession with the Nobel Peace Prize.
Did Barack Obama deserve the Nobel Peace Prize?
He told you that he didn't deserve the first.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
No one thinks he did. So he also got a nice paper mache prize because he was existing in time, in a place.
But he actually got the real prize. That
he should have rejected it too. Just like Trump should have rejected the prize. Obama should have said, "This is crap. I know it's crap. You know it's crap."
The fascinating thing is, like, you can do anything. If you're like a MAGA supporter, you can do absolutely anything. They're like, "Look, we're going to make up an award for Donald Trump, and we're going to hand it out at a soccer game," and you're like, "He's the greatest. He deserves it," and it's going to be like a Flavor Flav chain.
Yeah, I just want to mention back on the Nigeria issue. I know that Christians have been killed, but so have tens of thousands of Muslims. And sometimes when you hear these things said, people get this idea that it's just one group. But if you look at what's happened in that country, there are a lot of people who have been slaughtered.
And it's a very clear issue that needs our attention more than anything. But unfortunately, I don't see the mainstream media covering it a whole lot. There are very few politicians drawing attention to this right now. The fact that the president of the United States can get before the world and say, we are going to do something about this. We are designating this country a country of particular concern, which could lead to sanctions and economic consequences in the future. That matters. And in my opinion, that's worthy of a prize.
We will end it there. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back.